Hello, hello everybody. This is Patrick, and I am getting set up for our weekly Sacred Pipe ceremony. And as usual, I'm running a little late. I kind of got distracted at home online doing some genealogy, and so I am here a little bit late, but I wanted to start on time so you get to see me set up and get ready for the ceremony. And the first thing I'm doing, I like to have some ambiance since I can't do it outside like I did when I first started doing this every week. I was doing it outside at the river, but since it's gotten dark earlier and all that, I had to move it inside into my office. And so I like to do a little bit of ambiance in the background. So let's see here. Oh Lord. Alright, that looks good. Let's gonna get the campfire lit. So, oh, what's going on here? See, we got our campfire going. We got the almost full moon in the background. She's gonna be full tomorrow night. So that's where we are. We're in the woods with the campfire going. And I am going to get my phone set up here. How is that? Perfect. Alright, so I apologize for running a little late. I used to try to get here on time and have everything set and ready to go by 7 o'clock. And then I realized that a lot of times people don't realize that I'm going live right at 7, and so it takes people a little bit to tune into that fact and get caught up in all of that stuff. So I am just setting up, getting my pipe out. So thank you for joining me. Welcome. I have a new stem this week. Ain't she a pretty? It's if you've been with me for a little bit now, angle that up a little bit. There we go. If you've been with me for a while, you probably have seen my other pipe stem. Same wood, it's sumac, but the other one I had was a lot thicker, a little bit shorter. So this one's taken a little bit to get used to, and you might hear me coughing a little bit today because it is a brand new stem, and so it's a lot more clear. There's not as much stuff in the way, and so the smoke goes like, I'm used to kind of having to really have to suck the smoke through. But because it's so new and clear, I do that and just like, and I get a little choked up. So I don't need that. Okay. So, and the sumac of the stem is, I might have said this before, I was talking about having to get a new stem because the insert part that goes into the bowl of the pipe tends to wear down and kind of starts to get kind of frayed, and then it's like it starts to kind of the little fibers start to separate, and then it get like those fibers kind of block off the air, or they make it the stem can get looser. It doesn't hold the bowl as well, and so I'm going to see there's a way to take care of that and put a new insert into the stem, but I don't know how to do that yet. So I get to learn something new. Yay, I love learning. I love learning things. And so in the meantime, I went ahead and got a new stem so that I have two, so I can kind of clock one in and clock one out when I need to. So, and I was talking about it last week, but I don't know. I asked White Buffalo Calf Woman, who is like my main spirit guide right now, and I was like, am I doing anything? Am I doing something wrong? Why do the stems wear out every once in a while? You know, why am I having to replace them? Is there something wrong with that? I was just really concerned about changing it all the time. Like, this idea that it has to stay constant and unchanging and perfect all the time. And what she told me, and as I explained every time I do this, the bowl is the feminine, the divine feminine, and the stem is the divine masculine. Well, the bowl, the divine feminine, the great goddess, mother, this is the cosmic womb. This is the seat of creation. And so this is unchanging. This is creator. This is where everything originates. This is the divine masculine. And it's the divine masculine that dances around the divine feminine. It's the masculine that gives form. You light the tobacco in the bowl, and then you suck it through the stem, and it gives form to the fires of creation. And the masculine principle is the part that grows. It's born, grows, dies, is born again, grows, dies. And so what she told me was it's a beautiful representation of a dance between the masculine and the feminine. So, anyway. And so, if you're just joining me for the first time, thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And as I just explained, so this is the feminine. This is the sacred pipe. This is the ceremony we're going to be doing tonight. And the bowl is the divine feminine. Well, this is the stem is the divine masculine. So when we put it together, it's like all of creation. We're bringing everything together into harmony. That, like I just said, that perfect dance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And so when I put the pipe together, it opens a channel straight to Creator. So when I do that, when we get to that part, watch, I don't want to say watch your thoughts, because that makes like, oh my God, am I thinking something bad? But be aware of your thoughts. And try to think your best and highest thoughts, because when I put this together and that opens that channel straight to Creator, everything you think is a prayer, and so you're manifesting. And the thing is, really, I mean, that is always the case. That is always the case. Thoughts become things. That angle makes me look fat. Oh well. Okay. So, as we go, like when people learn about like the law of attraction, how your beliefs and your thoughts become the objects and the situations in your life, in your outward life, that it's the seen world that reflects the unseen world. There's always this kind of this, oh my God, I got to watch every single thought and I have to be careful of what I think, as if it's something new, as if all of a sudden you have this thing and you have to think good thoughts, when that's been the case your entire life. You've always, all your thoughts and all your beliefs have manifested into your physical reality. And so there's no having to like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God kind of thing. It's just, okay, this is where you are, and wherever you are, it can improve. You just start introducing better and higher thoughts, more optimistic, open, and grateful thoughts. So it's a natural progression. It's not all of a sudden you think one bad thought and you're going to go to hell or something, right? But so it's just that the pipe is one, if not the most sacred space that I know about. I know how powerful it is, even when I hold it and I don't put it together yet. It vibrates in my hands. It is so powerful. And so when we put it together and it opens that channel, there's less resistance to your thoughts becoming things. There's less resistance. So when that I'm gonna turn down the fire a little bit more. When you open that channel, then and your thoughts are going straight there, no filters, no obstacles, no blocks, and so they come into creation a lot faster. So it's nothing to be afraid of. It's just working forward. You're already safe. You're already whole. Everything is fine right here and right now. And you can only make it better by shifting your thoughts, shifting your mindset. It just improves and improves. So anyway, thank you again for coming. Oh, I need to light my candle. A little bit a little bit scattered, a little bit ungrounded, so I need to ground a little bit. Oh, because I was running late, and even though I don't like, I think it's kind of nice to not have to be in the hurry. Like, okay, if I'm late there, you get to come along with me on the ride to set things up, but it does make me a little scattered. So why don't we, before we start, let's go ahead. Well, first of all, thank you for coming again. I am Patrick. If you haven't been here before, welcome. We're going to be doing the Sacred Pipe ceremony, and this is the Sacred Pipe. And I'm going to smoke it. It's the peace pipe that it's come to be known as the peace pipe in Hollywood and such, but it is the Sacred Pipe, and it is the most powerful space of prayer and intention that I know of, and so it's my great honor to be able to share that with others. So, but before we get to that, like I said, I need to ground, and you probably do too, so we can kind of go ahead and close your eyes and we can do a quick meditation to kind of harmonize our energy so that we can kind of pull ourselves together, united. So take a deep breath, hold it for a moment, and let it go. And take another deep breath, hold it for a moment, and then release it. And then as you go back to your normal breath, become aware of the base of your spine and feel that extending down into the earth, down through whatever you're sitting on, down through the building, through the foundation, ever downward into Mother Earth. And let that taproot go as deep as it needs to go in order for you to feel connected and grounded, to feel that stability, to have that foundation. And if you need extra stability, you can let other little tendrils of roots grow out from that main taproot to secure you even more tightly to Mother Earth. And then once you have it deep enough, once you're feeling solid, grounded, bring your awareness back up to your heart. Take another deep breath. Hold it for a moment and let it go. And now let that awareness move up your spine to the top of your head and open your crown chakra. Picture a camera lens on the top of your head and open that lens. And then reach into the sky and find Grandmother Moon, who, like I said, will be full tomorrow. And just see that glorious, round, loving globe in the sky and feel her love, her tendrils of threads of silver white love showering down upon you, showering down into your crown chakra and into your heart. And breathe in that love of Grandmother Moon. You can even feel your heart getting bigger and bigger to make more room for more love. And as you sit there with your heart literally aglow, see that light spreading into every cell of your body. Cell by cell, one by one, every cell lighting up like a tiny sun with that same love and divine light that is the essence of who you truly are, until your entire body is glowing and radiant. And then with every breath, every exhale, watch that radiance spread out. See the light around you that you are radiating. Blow it out until it fills the room. Blow it out until it fills the building. Blow it out until it fills the town or city. And continue every breath out further and further till it fills the state or province, until it fills the entire nation. And eventually blow out your light and let it envelop the entire planet. And just see what that feels like. To be radiating your light so far with so much love. And as you radiate the light out, nothing can come in. So being in that love, radiating that light is its own protection. You don't have to worry about anything coming to get you There is no threat. You are perfectly safe. The more light you shine, the safer you are. And so in complete openness and complete safety, you can engulf the earth in your light and let your heart connect to the heart of every living thing. We are one people. We are one earth. We are one energy. We are part of the same source energy. We are light and we are love. That is our true essence. Nothing less and nothing more. And then when you're ready, you start to breathe that radiance back in. You can leave it out as far as you want. If you feel like it, you continue to blow it out until it fills the solar system and then the galaxy. Your light is unlimited. Or you can pull it back in, back into the room, back into your body, back into your heart, whatever is comfortable. Take another deep breath. Hold it for a moment. And let it go. Let's take one more deep breath. Hold it for a moment. And let it go. And as your breathing returns to normal, start to become aware of the room that you are in. Start to tap on your legs, tap on your chest, wiggle your hands, your toes, coming back fully into your physical body. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Welcome back. I feel so much better. Thank you for doing that with me. I hope that makes you feel better too. It's easy to forget who we are. We get caught in our heads and we forget about our hearts. And so if nothing else, I started doing this at the beginning of the pandemic to give people a space to breathe, a space to remember, a space to connect to spirit. And so if nothing else, I hope that is one thing you take away from this, is reconnecting with your heart, reconnecting with your essence, because you are whole, and you are safe, and you are loved. There is nothing wrong with you. You are already whole. Healing is a matter of remembering that wholeness. We don't add things on top of disease and whatever. Healing is remembering the wholeness that is already there. So you are already whole. You are already that divine light. It's a matter of, rather than pushing through things and tightening up and constricting yourself, it's about opening up, surrendering into that light that you already are. Opening up, surrendering so that you can allow that light to flow through you and into the world. That is how we raise the vibration of the world. That's how we raise the consciousness. That's how we heal the world. And the more of us walking through the world with that ever-growing sense of well-being and sense of wholeness and light, the better off everybody is. So thank you for being a part of that movement. So, I'm going to try that. There we go. So thank you again for joining me. Like I said, I started doing this at the beginning of the pandemic. I was a pipe carrier when the lockdown started. I started doing pipe ceremony on my own at home, and with the intention of holding the light, holding the love, holding the space for whatever needed to happen, holding, like I just said, that vision of wholeness, the vision of divinity in all people, in all things. And I was asking people for their intentions and their prayers so that I could offer them in this pipe circle. But I love this so much that I wanted to share it. I wanted others to feel at least a fraction of the sacredness and the connection that I feel with the ceremony. And plus, it's just so much more powerful if others can send their own prayers, their own intentions, and align. So I realized it was more important for me to hold the space, to create the container within which people can be safe and they can let down the world off their shoulders. They can breathe a little bit easier and they can connect to spirit and send their prayers and intentions directly from their own heart. Instead of, it doesn't really serve someone. I can still pray for someone. If someone asks me to hold prayers for them or whatever, I can still do that. And I do that all the time. But when I can create the space for someone to come into this space, be able to connect and to send their own, it's just so much more powerful. And like when someone asks me to pray for them, then they're like, they go about their business and they're running around still and they're trying to do their thing while I'm sending the prayers for them. Well, how much more powerful is it for the person to actually take a breath, relax, be in the space of openness and receptiveness so that when they pray, it becomes a two-way street rather than just help me, right? It's a two-way street. You have to send, you have to ask, and then you have to receive. And if you're asking, but still running around your life like a chicken without a head, then you're not in that place of receptiveness. And though your prayers are always answered, they may not have any place to land because you're like running all over the place. So that is my intention with this space, creating this space, letting people come in and pray in whatever manner is important to them, whatever way, whatever they do to connect. So whatever calls to you, whether it's, praying like, old school on your knees praying or whatever, or chanting or singing or dancing, or yoga, tai chi, or meditation, whatever it is that connects you to Great Spirit, do that during this time. Especially once I call in the spirits to hold space for us. It's that alignment of remembering who we are as divine beings, remembering our connection to Source, to Creator. That's the most important ingredient because it's from that place of alignment that, again, we're open to receive guidance. And it might, sometimes the answer to a prayer can be a miracle, like all of a sudden somebody shows up out of nowhere with the answers that you need, or with the items that you need, or whatever. And other times, the answered prayer is going to be a thought or a feeling, your intuition telling you, giving you guidance on what's the next step for you to do. But if you're still stuck in your head in the hamster wheel, moving, trying to move forward, trying to figure out from here what's supposed to happen, then you're not going to hear that guidance. You're not going to have that connection. And that's why I do this, I guess. You know, I go through my own, and I'm not perfect, and I still get issues with anxiety, and I said it before, but I went through like a 10-year period where I was having panic attacks like 2 or 3 times a day, every day. And every day I woke up wondering if this was the day where the tension and the stress was just going to be too much, like last straw, and my heart was just going to let out. You know, I woke up every day for like 10 years thinking that today is probably my last day on earth, because I don't know how my body, how my heart can physically handle any more stress. So I've been there. I know what that's like. And in my experience, the answer is always surrender. The answer is always, I can't do this on my own. Thank you for helping me. Because our brain can only know what has happened in the past. It can't really conceive what can happen in the future. And so when you're trying to figure out the solution, you're working from the past. You're working from what you already know. And the universe has such a greater vision of what's possible. And it's like the universe is like a giant GPS system. Your job is to pray. Your job is to set intention. And what that does is sets the destination on your GPS. Then you hit go, and the universe guides you. That's where we need to, that's why meditation is such a great thing. Doing things that bring you joy, because that's when we're in that state of receptiveness, so that we can hear the guidance, we can feel the guidance. And the universe will come in and say, okay, take a right turn here, and then take a left turn here. And the universe is the one that carries you to that destination. You don't have to figure out how to make it happen. The universe knows so much more and knows the quickest and easiest route to get to where you're going. And so we have to let go and trust and move in the direction we're guided. And like a GPS, there are no wrong turns. If you miss a bit of guidance, or you hear it wrong, or you interpret signs wrong, or whatever, and you turn left when you were supposed to turn right, the universe doesn't judge you. The universe doesn't get down on you and, oh, you're gonna burn. The universe is rerouting, and take a right, take a left, there you go. You're back on the main drag, and boom, there's your destination. And even every wrong turn is a lesson. It's an experience that we then can put in our toolbox to say, okay, I experienced that. I know how that feels. I know what happens when I do that. So I don't have to do that anymore. And so it becomes, we look back on our past, and we have all these regrets and mistakes and things we should have done or we shouldn't have done. And all of those things, if you can take the self-judgment out of them, realize that there is nothing wrong with you, that you're human, that you're going to make choices that may not be for the highest good of you, that is part of the lessons, then all of those so-called wrong turns become experience. And then that experience, if you're not keep digging at it with the guilt and the shame and everything else, to keep digging it up so that you've got this landscape full of holes, all those experiences fill in the holes to become solid ground that you can then stand on to move forward. But it is through our mistakes, it is through going through all the different possibilities, outcomes that we learn, you know. And so there is no perfection, because everything is perfect just the way it is. You are perfect just the way you are. You are whole, you are abundant, you are loved, you are a part of the universe, you are the universe. You are the universe incarnate. And I'm trying to stay away from the subject of quantum physics and holograms and all that, because otherwise we'll be here for like 3 hours or something once I get started on that. But you are the universe. You are the center of your reality. Your thoughts, your feelings become the things and the situations around you. You are under nobody's power, and it is that connection, alignment with spirit that brings you everything you need. It might show up as someone else giving you something, but the true source of that is source. So, anyway, let us drum. I'm going to set sacred space. And what that is, I'm going to drum in and call in like the elements and the spirits to hold space for us, to surround us in a bubble of light and love, of high frequency. And so then we can let go of the outside world, because like I said earlier with the meditation, the more light you're radiating out, less can come in. When you're like a fire hose blasting water out, nothing can come back in. So when you're blasting light out all around you and walking your life like a star, superstar, like a sun, then what can come in? And so the spirits hold space around us, for us, radiating that light, holding that frequency, so that anything of a lesser frequency won't be able to pass through. And so because of that, then we can relax, move into that receptive state I was talking about, and open up, connect to Great Spirit, send our prayers, open to receive the answers. So that is what I am doing, and this is how I do it. There are no rules, only guidelines. If you're doing this on your own, you can do it any way you want to, but this is the way I do it. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Bless us with your love and your light. I was feeling better, and now I just felt even better. It's kind of like, there's a book by Paul Reiser, if you know who he is. He was a stand-up comedian and stuff, and he wrote a book called Couplehood, and he was talking about how things get really good, and he was talking about the sensation like it's a bright, sunny, hot day, and you're swimming, you're coming out of the water, and so you've got the coolness of a breeze and the warmth of the sun. Everything is perfect. And then all of a sudden, the water drains out of your ear and does that popping thing, and everything that you thought was perfect just became even more perfect. That's how I feel when I set Sacred Space. I was like, oh my God. I thought it was good before, but now it's even better. So, all right. So, what we are doing, the Sacred Pipe Ceremony. This is a ceremony. The Sacred Pipe was brought to the Lakota people from White Buffalo Calf Woman 19 generations ago. And with that, she brought a total of 7 ceremonies to use in association with the pipe. But this was the first one. This is the pipe ceremony. And what it is, the whole idea behind it is I put tobacco in the bowl and smoke, and the tobacco smoke carries our prayers straight to Creator. So the first thing I'm going to do is light some sage. Yes. I'm going to light some sage and some sweetgrass. I love sweetgrass. It is said that sweetgrass is the love of Mother Earth growing up through the ground to show her love for her children. And so when I have it, I like to burn it with the sage to bring, so like sage clears the air. Sage actually binds whatever lower frequencies are in the air, lower energies, kind of makes a clear open space. And then if we burn something like the sweetgrass, like I said, it's like the love of Mother Earth. That space that we just cleared with the sage, we then fill that space with love, and nature abhors a vacuum. So when we create that space, it's always good to fill that space with the higher frequency, with love or light or whatever you've got. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to smudge everything here on my little altar. And then I'm going to say a prayer, which you will hear. I'm going to put my pipe together, and then I'm going to put 4 pinches of tobacco into the bowl, and you will hear the prayers that I say when I'm doing that. Then I'm going to sing a song that White Buffalo Calf Woman gave me. It's kind of the power song of my pipe, kind of to rev it up, I guess. And so she asked me to do the song for every time I'm facilitating a pipe ceremony. She wants me to do that song. And so I do that. And then I will light the pipe, and I will blow a breath blessing to the 4 directions, to Father Sky, to Mother Earth, in a circle for all my relations, and then 1 straight to Creator. Then I will hold the stem to my forehead, the bowl to my heart, and say some silent prayers. And then when I come back, probably relight the pipe, and then the first thing I will do is I will take a big puff of smoke, I will blow it straight at my camera, and through the magic of the holographic universe, through the magic of the internet, that prayer, that blessing will go straight from my heart to yours. Then I will continue to blow breath blessings to different, like I kind of greet my guides, ask some of my guides to come smoke with us, and send my own prayer intentions and those for others that have asked me. And in between, I might sit quietly for a little bit and then smoke more or whatever. And so that just goes on for however long it goes on for. I just kind of feel it and move through it. And then when we're done, there's another prayer and another song. And I will take the pipe apart, and that will be it for the ceremony. Then I will probably talk, because that's what I do, and say some things. Hopefully semi-profound. And then I will release the directions with my drum, and that will be that. So, and if you're coming in late, if you missed the first part, that's fine. You can, I always post this to my Facebook page as well, to my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel if you want to subscribe to that. So you can always watch it again if you need a little pickup in like between now and next week or whatever, or you want to show someone else. It's always available. And if you are watching this in repeat, know that you are just, your energy is here now. And I can't explain how that works. It's part of the holographic universe. We're between the worlds. I set sacred space. We've moved between the worlds where time and space do not exist. And so even those who will watch this in the future, you are here right now. This is just as vibrant for you the 100th time you watch it as if I'm doing it live or not. So it doesn't lose anything in translation. So with that said, I believe that's all I need to say beforehand. Yeah. So let's do this, all right? Got my little fan alongside because I tend to get hot, but that can be counterproductive when you're lighting matches. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the earth sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. Grandmother, grandfather, eagle, I send a voice. I ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. All my guides and guardians, watch over me as I smoke. Creator, Earth Mother, to Wabin, Shanadisi, Magikiwis, and Waboose, there is always room for you in my pipe. Creator, Earth Mother, for the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged, the crawlers and the swimmers, all my relations, come smoke with me. Grandmother Moon, Grandmother Ocean, to the energy of birth, growth, maturity, the spirit realm and our ancestors, may all the passages of our lives be in harmony and grace. Creator, Earth Mother, to eagle, coyote, bear, white buffalo calf woman, bringer of the pipe and the law of good relations to the people. Um, Grandmother, grandfather, eagle, I send a voice. I thank you for our lives. I thank you for the love that you give us. I thank you for the beauty in all things, the spirit that lives in all things, including us. Thank you for our connections. Thank you for hope. Thank you. Just thank you. Ihilahio, 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 ihilahio. Ihilahio, Oh. That, my friends, is the pipe ceremony. I hope the space was helpful for you. If nothing else, gave you a moment to pause, to regroup, to know that you're not alone, to know that you are loved, and to know that you are connected, that my mind just went, so I don't know what I was going to say. All right. Thank you again for joining me at this time. This is a highlight of my week, and I so appreciate every one of you who comes and spends this hour or so with me every week in prayer. I hope that, at least for those of us that are local, that once the pandemic has eased and we can start to be in each other's presence again, I will be doing this in person. I will have circles, and I hope to be able to see those of you who are local. But I will continue to do this as long as I can, and this helps. This isn't just, I do this, how do I put it? I had a friend that did a reading for me, was within the last year or so, and she was like, don't focus on how you affect other people, focus on your own path. So I am doing this, it sounds selfish, but I am doing this for my own higher good. But in doing it for my own higher good, I know that I am connected to you. Like nothing that is for your betterment can be to the detriment of anybody else. We are all connected. And when you raise your frequency, when you're living in love and joy, you are helping everyone around you, whether you realize it or not. And so by filling my own cup and having that joy and that love overflow, it touches everybody around me. And so, well, I was going to start going into the holographic universe thing again, but like I said, we'll be here for another 3 hours if I do that. So leave it just that we are all connected, and I would be doing this on my own even if we weren't doing it live on video. And so it is just my deepest honor and joy to be able to share a bit of sacred space with you. And I hope it brings you soothing, relief, joy, hope, whatever, that it helps you to connect and to be able, at least for a moment, to breathe and to take the world off your shoulders, because you are not alone. And there is always a completely harmonious solution for whatever is going on in your life. Like my matron goddess, Artemis, when I talk to her, one of the things she tells me over and over again is, don't give up, just surrender. So don't give up. Know that there is a solution. Know that everything works out, that anything that you desire. Now I'm sounding like Jiminy Cricket. When you wish upon a star. Disney was right. Everything Disney taught us was right. You can have anything you desire. And if you have the desire for something, that is a gift from the universe to tell you which direction to go in. Because like Joseph Campbell says, follow your bliss. Whatever brings joy to your heart, that yearning inside of you to know more or to do certain things, that is the compass of which direction to go in. And that direction will always make you feel more whole, more complete, more loving, more present. And by doing that, you heal the world. So wish upon a star, or wish upon that great glorious moon overhead. She's going to be full tomorrow. And when the moon is full, Grandmother Moon is full, this is the time to release. This is the time when old feelings are coming up, old issues are coming up. Give them to the moon. And as she begins to wane over the next couple of weeks, watch those issues and those things you are releasing diminish with her as she wanes into nothing. And then in 2 weeks, when she's new, that's when you put your wishes out there. And you watch, you give those wishes to the moon, plant them in the darkness of the night sky, give them to Grandmother Moon under the soil of the night sky, and then watch your wishes, your intentions grow as she waxes and grows into fullness. So I love nature. I love this stuff. I love Grandmother Moon. So thank you again for joining me. I think that's all I have to say. Quick, before you think of something else. So I'm going to drum and release the direction, the spirits that have been holding space for us so graciously and beautifully. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Our work for now is done, but you are always welcome in our circles. Thank you. All right, my friends. Thank you again for joining me. Join me again next Wednesday night at 7 for another Sacred Pipe ceremony. Bring your friends. Feel free to share this video. And if you like this video, I also do another live video on Monday nights where I do readings of, I don't have them right here. I do medicine card readings. It's a deck of cards with totem animals on them. So I pull 3 cards on Monday night at 7:30 and have you pick a number 1 through 3, and it kind of gives you a little bit of guidance, lets you know what spirit animal is volunteering to walk through the week with you. So join me Monday night if that sounds good to you. Otherwise, I'll see you Wednesday night. And again, like I say every week, I am here to support you. These are weird, confusing, unprecedented times. We are finding our way into a new world. We all need a little more guidance and support right now. That is what I do. So if you need a little more guidance, you want a reading, I do shamanic healing, soul retrievals, that kind of thing, fairy doctoring. check out my website at perchingwolfstudios.net and see what I offer, see if anything resonates with you, or if you just want to consult a shaman on things that are going on in your life. I can journey to my guides, I can get help, I can do energy, there's many things I can do to support you on your way. Thank you for being here with me and supporting my work. I so appreciate it. And so until next week, know that I love you and that I see you, that I honor you. So until next week, have a wonderful, wonderful week. Take it easy, take a breath, connect every day. So until next week, go shining. I love you. I'll see you later. All right, bye.